Hey, it's Amy. So today I'm going to be filming a video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about how I got my place at my college, and I'm also going to be giving you guys some tips for your interview if you're applying for a college or sixth form that's not connected to your school. This is most UK colleges, so it might not be suited to all schools or other countries, it might not be. I put my hair in a little ponytail today, I don't know how I'm feeling about it, but yeah, we'll just roll with it. So yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do this video, I don't know what order I'm going to do it in, but yeah, so I think I'm going to start off with my experience, then I'm going to get into some tips. So yesterday was my interview for my college, and I was so nervous and stressed as it is because I just didn't know I didn't know what to expect. So basically, I was on my way home from school. I got a lift with my boyfriend's grandparents to my house. So then I had enough time to get ready. I wanted to wear something formal but also casual, so I wore some mom jeans and a cardigan, kind of cropped shirt, and it was a brownish sort of colour, and then I had on some shortish, not high trainers, low trainers, if you know what I mean. And then I just had a coat on top, my usual everyday coat I wore, and yeah, that was basically what I wore because I didn't want to go too dressed up, and I didn't want to seem like I was trying too hard, but I also didn't want to look like just turning up in a t-shirt and joggers, because then they think I'm quite laid back and I'm not hard working. So that's why I picked that outfit. I was on my way down to the bus because my parents couldn't actually take me to my interview, so me and my friend was going to go, me and my friend Jess, and I got to the bus stop, and the bus was at 4:25. I had to be at the college for 5, hopefully 10 minutes earlier. They put on the email just in case it was earlier and stuff, but yeah, so my interview was then. I had to so I got to the bus stop and I knew I had enough time to get there, but then as the bus was pulling up for that time, I realised I had no money to get the bus, and I don't have a pass, so I couldn't use that. So I told the bus driver just to carry on because I don't have my money. So I was literally in tears walking back to my house, and I was so stressed. I was messaging my boyfriend and my friend who was coming with me, and none of my family was answering the phone because I did need some support. I was in such a stressed mood. It's the college I've wanted to go to for at least 2 years now. I've never really wanted to go to my school's sixth form. I just don't think it's right for me personally. So that's why I wanted to go to a college. So I got home, grabbed my money. I was literally in tears. Heidi was in my room. She was like, what's wrong, what's wrong? I was like, oh my god, I've left my money. And then I got back to the bus stop, and the next bus was at 4:45. And it takes about a 10-minute bus ride, and a 10-minute bus ride, and then about a 15-minute walk from the bus stop to the college. So I was stressing out because I wouldn't get there in time if I got that bus. So I was messaging my friend. I was like, oh my god, we're not gonna have enough time, we're gonna be late, I'm gonna miss my interview. And I was getting so stressed. So she was like, it's okay, my mum will drop us off. So I was so happy. Thank you to my friend's mum for dropping us off, because otherwise I would have been an absolute state. My makeup was a mess, my hair was a mess because of the wind. It was a hell show. Anyway, the next thing that I did was, once we got there, we had to walk about 5 minutes to the college. and from where her mum drops us off, and I gets in, and I was supposed to receive a letter with my schedule and like timing on in the post. So I got there and I was like, I don't have a letter, because I went up to the reception and there was loads of like tables with like seats with like a teacher sat there and a laptop. I was like, oh my god, what if this is one of the teachers? But she was like, oh, just go upstairs to the A-level section and you should be able to take your interview. Just go up there and sign in. There's a hair on me. So I went up to the A-level section. I'm just going to tell you guys which A-levels I am taking. If I don't have to restate any subjects, I'm hoping I don't. But the subjects I'm taking are English Literature, Film Studies, Media Studies and Psychology. I am doing 4, but if I do struggle then I will drop one, and I'm not scared of gonna think that I'm a failure if I drop one, because these are just subjects I really like. And yeah, so we get to the A-level section and I signed my name, but because I'd missed my interview slot because I was late, they put me into the next one, and there's like, you're in group B, there's group A and group B. And I went and sat down with my friend, and then the guy came over to us and said, have you had your interview yet? And I was like, no, we haven't had our interview. So he was like, come and sit on these seats and I will come and get you when your interview is ready. So I was like, okay. There's loads of teachers with different seats and with a laptop. Then he came over to us again and he was asking me what subject I was doing. I told him, and then he was like, oh, come with me. And I went to my interviewer, and my interviewer was called Amy. She is one of the, I don't know if she's the head of English language or if she was like one of the tutors of English language. So I went over to her. She's called Amy, so we sort of already had a bond. Hers was spelt like the A-M-Y way though. And she was like, hi, nice to meet you. We both sat down. And then she started asking us questions, and after she had the questions, she said to me, okay Amy, I am happy to offer you a conditional I'm happy to give you a conditional offer, and if you get the grades at the end of when you get your GCSEs, then you can come and enroll and you will be able to have your place. And I was so happy, literally I was nearly in tears when she told me, because of all the stress I'd had trying to get ready for this interview and all the bad luck I'd had before it, the fact that I got in without even having like a second interview or anything, because my friend, she had to have a second interview, which she was supposed to go to that night, but she was ill sadly, but she's going to go to a different one. So I hope she does well, and I've also got my friends that are also doing their interviews for that same college soon, so good luck to you guys. It's not scary at all. The interviewer I had was so nice, and she didn't make me feel uncomfortable. It felt like I was talking to a friend. And yes, so after we'd had the interview and she'd offered me the place, we went and sat back down again, and then we had a talk, like an assembly sort of talk sort of thing with the head of division. She was really nice. I don't know her name, I forgot, but yeah. And then after that we was allowed to go home, and me and my friend went to McDonald's. So now I'm going to get into like the questions I thought they was going to ask, and the questions I prepared for, because not every college or sixth form is going to ask the same questions. So I'm going to start with the questions that I was told to like learn or like think of answers for. My friend was like, why are you thinking of like, why are you doing questions, like why are you revising questions? I'm like, I'm not revising questions, I'm preparing answers for the questions, so then I know, because I'm quite an unconfident person and I feel under pressure sometimes, so that's why I wanted to practice some questions. So I'm going to do 10 questions. The first question was, tell me about yourself. So I said, this is my answer that I had on here. I'm Amy, I have a great family and I love to work hard and enjoy myself. Just a quick one. I didn't really know what to write for that one. And then question 2 was, why have you applied to this college or course? And I put, this college and these courses appeal to me because I think they are best options for my future career path. next was, what do you find attractive about this course? So I did an answer for each question, because I thought that I was going to have an interview in each subject, but actually they just did it all together. But they did tell me that they was going to do it all in each subject, so I don't know what that meant. But yeah, just tell them what you like about the courses, and then what do you find least attractive about the courses. So the courses you're doing, you can think of your own answer for. Then the next set of questions was, what are your favourite and least favourite subjects at school? I put my favourite is media and English, and my least favourite is design technology. That was out of the subjects I do for GCSE, not like just general school. What are your long-term goals? So I put like, I want to become more confident, to pass my A levels and get a degree to help me become a director. The next question was, what made you leave your present school? This school offers the course I want to do, and also I enjoy being more independent as it will help my confidence. And finally, oh no, there's only 8 questions. What do you enjoy doing out of school? And I put filming, listening to music, hanging out with friends and family. So yeah, there were the questions that I planned and I sort of had an answer for. The next questions was the questions she actually asked me. Now, some of the questions were a repeat of the questions that I put in my applications. The first thing she asked me was, what's your date of birth? So I told her that. She then said, what school do you go to? And obviously I told her my school. She said, I'm trying to think of what else. She asked me if I had a disability or if I had any learning help, for example, like extra time in exams and stuff, and I told her I didn't. And then she asked me, I'm trying to remember what else she asked me. She then asked me, that's like the things that I had on my application. She asked me my predicted grades, and I have been, since my SAT results in year 6, I've been predicted a 5, but in my mocks I'm getting 6s and 7s, so that's what I told her. She then asked me my extracurricular activities, and I said in year 7 and year 8 I did choir, and in year 10 and 11 I have done prefecting. So I think that was sort of a good thing as well. Please say that you do prefecting if you do, because I think the colleges will love the fact that you do that. And she also said like why you do the subject, why you do those extracurricular things. And for choir I said I like to sing, and for prefecting I thought it would be good for a responsibility. Then I didn't prepare for that question, so I was like, when she asked me, but she then said to me, why do you want to do these courses? I was like, I'll tell you why, because I have it on this answer. So for English literature, I really enjoyed analysing the text, and also I've enjoyed it since primary school. Media is one of my favourite subjects at school. I like studying the different things in the media, and film. It will help me with becoming a director, because that's my aspiration and my career dream. And psychology, I had a taster lesson on and I really enjoyed it, so I really want to do it as A level. And then she told me I had to have a grade 5 in maths for psychology because you use maths, and I was like, I didn't know that, they didn't say that at the taster lesson. But I'm fine with that. It's probably just like graphs and like probability and stuff. And then she was saying that I'll need a grade 6 in English because that's what's preferred, and I was like, oh, I couldn't easily get that. Then I'm trying to make this video short. Then she asked me she asked me what I think college is going to be like, and I said I think compared to a sixth form it's going to give me more independence, and I'm going to be able to study more on my own and like do my own learning for myself. It gives me a lot more responsibility, and making new friends will give me more confidence. So always have like, yes, you're going to make new friends, but tell them why that would be good going to a college. Like, you need if you're going to say because to make friends, I did get this as a tip from a video I watched. I might link her video in the description if you want to check out her tips as well. But she said not to just say you want to make new friends, but say why that will help you. So that's why I said it'll help my confidence, because I'm not a confident person. And then the final question I think she asked me was, she thought I wanted to be a primary school teacher because I did English literature. I said no, I want to be a film director, and she was like, oh right, okay, cool. And then she also asked me if I've had a look at any universities or any apprenticeships I'd like to do after college. So I think they ask you that so then you're prepared to know, because as soon as you get into year 12, they're already trying to push you to think of what you want to do next. So I said yes, I've been looking up some, and I because I did actually see a film degree when I was talking to my school's sixth form head. And yeah, so that is the questions she asked me. I think there was alright questions. The interview didn't last long, it lasted like 10-15 minutes at max, and I'm so happy that I got in. It means so much to me because that's the only college around me that does film studies, and to do the job I want to do, which is directing film or television or music videos. I really wanted to have that film set aside just to build my knowledge, and not just on the media, because that does a whole range of different things. And yeah, so that is why I picked that college. And also I just wanted to give these tips to you guys because I know year 11s are doing their interviews for colleges at the moment. Everyone's trying to think of what they need to do. I know my sixth form, the one that's connected to my school, they don't do their interviews until January, February, and I get an interview there anyway, so I already know that is my backup if I don't get the grades I need for that college, which I probably will, but we never know, I might have a bad day. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to give a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. I just want to say here as well, I'm sorry that me and John haven't filmed our he does my makeup video yet. Every time he's been around, we've just felt like not filming and just hanging out watching films, so we haven't actually like had chance to film it. But next time he comes to my house, I am going to make him do that video with me because I want to see how well he does in it. And yeah, bye guys.